Alright, so this video here is probably the one that I get asked about the most. And it's about, the type of log splitter that I have and some of the things I've done to it. I heat my house with wood. That's how I heat my house. Always have. And I've never paid for wood a day in my life. For example, maybe about a month ago, my neighbor had a bunch of trees cut down, and he knows that I heat the house with wood. And I'm not lying to y'all. I think I might have almost 30 cords right now. Just because here lately, especially with coronavirus, you really couldn't do anything, and I was off work a good bit. So I was out there getting as much wood as I could because people were cutting trees down and they were doing stuff around the house, and everybody was calling me saying I got wood. And I said, well, I'm gonna come get it. But anyway, so I get asked a lot about the log splitter that I have. I'm happy with it. It's nothing fancy. This is just a 27-ton Troy Bilt. I think we got from Lowe's maybe 8 years ago. I think I paid I think it was $1,200 on sale, and I paid $1,100. Took my dad with me, and he got his 10% off military coupon, so took him out to Bob Evans and conned him into letting him show his ID so I get 10% off. But I've had this thing. I love it. It's not fancy. It doesn't have the big wedge thing. I mean, I've looked at putting the wedge and stuff on it, but it works for me. I know how to flip the wood around to make it do what I need it to do. And I enjoy doing this. This is kind of like I just want to get outside and split some wood. So Troy Bilt, it's got a Honda engine on it. I actually bought a tune-up kit for it in the beginning of the spring. And I hate to say this, but it was the first time I'd ever changed oil or serviced it or anything. And I got that thing from Home Depot. It was like 13 bucks. I think I had a $10 gift card that I got from somebody, and man, changed it, and that thing sounded like a brand new engine. So but it's done really good for me. I've split some really big stuff because my wife always likes to sign me up for people that have free wood that nobody wants, because it's like over 40 inches in diameter, and it's crazy. I mean, I got a 20-inch saw, and I'm having to cut on it twice and then take the maul and split it off to peel it off so I can finish cutting on it. But this thing, it stands up vertical. It does everything I need it to do and then some. I've trailered it back and forth, especially at my other house and when we moved here. So it's done really good. I've done a couple things just to kind of make it better. I just recently built this table. Mainly because you have these log cradle things, and they're okay, but they don't hold a lot of the wood up there. So a lot of times you're splitting wood and it's falling down, and I'm having to bend down and pick it up, and my back's not great anyway because of work and all that stuff. So what I did was I just built this log cradle, and I just used the existing holes that were already here. I didn't reinvent the wheel. I mean, I didn't try to weld something. I mean, I have a welder, but I just didn't really feel like messing with it and trying to, whatever, man. I just want to nut and bolt it, drill it, and get back out here and get some wood split. So I will tell you this, and I learned the hard way. I didn't realize how expensive diamond plate was, but my local hardware store, they didn't have anything that was in this size, around about this size, in just regular steel. So I put diamond plate, and then I got a sticker shock when I got up to the girl, and I was like, oh, I got a $10 off coupon. It was a good thing because that thing was expensive. But I did have this angle, which I already had, so I just did that to kind of give me something so that I have a lip and an edge so the stuff's not rolling right off. Plus, if you think about it, man, that corner is not one you'd want to not be paying attention to and hit it. And I got two little kids that run around, 5 and 8 years old, and they get hurt all the time anyway, so the last thing I need to do is introduce them to a razor blade. I still have it here, but it's somewhat protected with the bottom of the bar there. And this thing's not fancy, man. All it is I drilled a couple holes. And if you look down here on the bottom, I had a couple brackets. Just put the brackets in there and just keep it from moving around. But you can see it's not, I mean, if I'm pushing on it, if I get a big round up there, it's going to collapse that thing down. And if it does, I mean, whatever, I'll straighten it out or I'll figure something out. I've used it a little bit here and there. I'm going to start it up for you and just kind of show you, especially anybody that's interested in this log splitter. I mean, I've been pretty happy with it. I know there's other ones out there, and there's fancy stuff and hydraulics, and I ain't got that kind of money. So, and like I said, I enjoy doing it. So if it takes me a little longer, it takes me a little longer. So I did that. The other thing that I did is courtesy of Ripple's service. Ripple's recycled all the parts there in Marlboro. My nephew works there, and I said, hey, I need an old speaker out of a door. So he gave me this speaker because it's magnet. Just put it on there, and you got a metal can, and just set that thing on the top, and it just holds my oil. So when I'm putting my oil down, nothing fancy, just there, so it's functional, so I'm not bending down and picking stuff up. And I just made a little bracket for my hatchet. I don't know, we'll see how that works. That could, if I'm not paying attention, that falls and hits my foot, that'll ruin my day, so I might move that, but it's there for right now. I'll tell you, probably one of the best things I've ever purchased is this Picaroon. And man, that thing is nice, buddy. I actually got this idea from, I think it was Life and Farmland. Guy does a lot of firewood videos. Pretty cool channel. And then Wrangler Star. Wrangler Star was a big one. Been watching Wrangler Star for a long time. And so I saw that and I was like, man, that thing's pretty neat. So you'll get to see me using that. I love this thing. Just makes life a lot easier. Like I said, I'm not bending over. If I need a piece of wood, I just hit on it and grab her and go. I looked at the Log Ox thing, and that thing looked pretty nice. Really nicely made, but just a lot of money, man, and just ain't trying to spend that kind of money on that. Yeah, a little shout out to Wrangler Star, man. My son loves your videos. We watched the one that you did some years ago of cutting the big wood and bucking it and all that and splitting it. And I'm not lying, man. We probably watch that once a week, or at least once during the week of when he's going to bed. He wants to watch bucking the logs. That's what we call it. So he really likes that. So shout out to Wrangler Star if he ever sees this. But anyway, so I think I'm gonna put this fancy little tripod thing I got and put it up on top of the tractor, and I'll put it down. Y'all can watch me split this. And like I said, those of you that are interested in this Troy Bilt, I've been really happy with it. Ain't nothing fancy to it. It's a lot easier than doing it all by hand, because I've done that too. So let me go ahead and get you paused up and get you up there, and we'll get it worked out.